Many people, especially Bronxites, know Golden Krust for its flavorful Jamaican patties, jerk chicken, and other Caribbean dishes. But what they don't know is that they're more than just a franchise. They give back. Recently, CEO Lowell Hawthorne pledged 70 scholarships to youth throughout the United States and Jamaica. And recently, he awarded 30 of those scholarships to students who are entering college in the fall. Mr. Hawthorne is with us now to talk about the scholarship, and with him is one of the recipients, Amanda Plummer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Can you tell me, why did Golden Krust decide to create these scholarships?
As you know, Golden Krust has been around now for the last 21 years, and we're a Bronx-based organization. The company employs about 1,600 people system-wide, and of course, we love the Bronx. This is our home. It's all began here, and it has been the company philosophy and concept to give back people before profit, and that is important for the organization. The Scholarship Foundation represents my parents who have passed a few years ago. They embody the fine qualities of education. They believe in education, and they believe in giving back. So as an organization, we believe it was important for us to honor their memory by creating the scholarship in my parents' name. And that being said, over the last 10 years, we've given over 100 scholarships to students. But this year is an extraordinary year for the organization. Despite the economy and what is going back, the organization is not cutting back, and education is not cutting back on our youth. And we believe it's important, and that is why we awarded 30 brilliant and bright students a scholarship last week. And we happen to have beside me here one of our recipients. She's bright and articulate and going, I believe, to City College. So it's a tremendous honor to be here and having one of the students with us.
So before I go to Amanda, I want to know, what were the criteria for the scholarship?
It was an essay competition, and one has to be able to write well. And I'm sure she did an extraordinary good job, and that is why she's here. The foundation is open. You can go online at any given time, go on the website and get all the other information. Unfortunately, only 30 students applied, and we would have liked to have more, but we only had 30 students, and we awarded all 30 students scholarship.
Oh, that's good. So this year was a lucky year. Next year they won't be that lucky. Amanda, I happened to read through your essay. I saw that you went to Aquinas, you were on the dance team, you went from dance to dance ministry, and your junior year you had an opportunity to go to Chile to serve the community there. Can you tell me, what was that experience like?
It was a great experience. So basically, the summer before my junior year, I was selected to travel through EIL, which is a program. It's the same thing like Golden Krust. We have to write an essay, but there's also an interview process. And once you're selected, you go away for a month. It was community service and travel. So for my first 2 weeks, I did a homestay, meaning I stayed with the family I didn't know. I never met them in my life. They did not speak English. And I was nervous at first, but after like the second day, I was comfortable. I felt like they were my second family. I made a lot of friends. And then my last 2 weeks, I did travel. So I just traveled through different towns and performed community service at a homeless shelter, a school, and I also worked in a school with different English classes. So it was a lot of fun. I would go back anytime.
I commend you as a young adult here in the Bronx. Doing community service is very, very important. So we heard that you're going to City College next year. What are your plans? I know you're very grateful to Golden Krust for the scholarship this year. Can you tell me, what does it mean to you, and what are your next steps?
The scholarship means a lot to me because, especially in this day and age, I don't know how I would pay for tuition, even though CUNY is very cheap. Coming from Aquinas, being a private school, tuition was a lot there, so they came in at the right time and was able to help me pay for my tuition, so that's what all my money would go towards. I'm not spending it on anything else but tuition. And at City, I'm interested in English and education, so I'm hoping to take classes that will lead towards that major by my sophomore year. And I'm also interested to minor in theater, which has to do with dancing and singing and acting, so I can do all three.
I noticed in your essay a great portion of it was talking about dance and dance ministry. Can you tell me how you got into that and how does it play a role in your day-to-day life and just your community activism?
Sure. So since I was younger, I think maybe 8 years old, I started to dance in my church. And by the time I was maybe 14, 15, I took over the ministry because the previous leader left. And it was just something I did in my church. We danced at different events and everything. And going into high school, I took on the leadership role as captain of the dance team. And I realized that it's something I like to do. So in my church, I decided to start a ministry that would be open not only to the girls in my church, but to other churches and girls in the community or from anywhere, just so that I'm not constricted to one group. And we started in about February. And we had a good solid 15 girls, which is not just from my church. So I was really excited, and I'm just hoping that it'll continue to grow, hopefully into a dance school one day.
So you're all about the community the same way Golden Krust is about the community. Can you tell me what's next for Golden Krust?
We have just branched off into making some great exotic island sauces, and it's great. And it's a new product. It's in all the supermarkets. The company has diversified. We're not just a retail business with over 120 stores throughout the U.S. We are now in Costco's, the Pathmark, and many supermarkets. And the key for the organization is giving back. We have just, as you know, last year we had a Feed the Kids program in which we forged relationship with the Bronx Board President Office. We fed over 1,000 people last year, including homeless. We participate in a breast cancer drive, Eat for the Cause. And this year, it was very unique as well. We had Eat for Education. So if you purchase a crust, all that proceed would go towards the GK education funds. So we believe in giving back, and social responsibility is one of the core elements of the organization success.
So what's next? So I know we, this past Thursday was a scholarship. We awarded the scholarships. What's next? What's the next event for Golden Krust?
There's another big fundraising coming up. That's going to be tomorrow at Glen Island Country Club, which I invite my suppliers, all those who have partnered with Golden Krust, to help to support the cause. What we are doing as an organization is forging relationship with the business community and letting them know the importance of education and the importance of giving back. So it's not just about Golden Krust. I'm an ambassador for education, and I'm trying my utmost best to get other people or other businesses involved in the cause to make a difference in the lives of our young people.
For example, the president had the Urban Entrepreneurship Summit was here a week ago at Monroe College, discussing how small businesses, upstarts, people who, you know, I wouldn't consider your business a small business by far, because you're a franchise, but things that you can do to help the community. It's, you know, little businesses or smaller mom and pops being helped by larger businesses. What can you say to business owners out there that are interested in starting something like a Golden Krust, like what was done many years ago? What's the best advice that you can give them?
Two options. One is quite easy. Become a Golden Krust franchisee.
What are the options? You want to open a restaurant?
And I will give you all the tools and the information that is necessary to make it happen tomorrow. And secondly, if you want to start a business, just make sure you have a clear vision, you have a good business plan, you know exactly what you want to do, evaluate the risk, ensure that you know what you're doing, stick to your dreams, and of course, just implement it. Execution is the key to success. Just be determined, be disciplined, and do what you have to do. America is a great country. There are a lot of opportunities available. We just got to seize it and run with it.
Thank you. There you have it, sticking to your dreams and execution.